Hi everyone, so I just wanted to come on here and film a video about some of the things that I've been eating on my keto diet. A little bit of background about me. I am quite a heavy person and I just decided to start taking care of my health after many tries of losing weight. I have binge eating disorder and I have been treated formally and informally by taking part in some outpatient programs and also doing 12-step and things like that. And I have a background of depression, anxiety, PTSD, and many other things that have afflicted me over my lifetime. And I'm really come to a point in which I feel that my trauma has been healed, but I'm still left with some ingrained coping skills that are not very good for me, which has caused me to be quite obese. And, you know, I really have a lot of good things going on in my life. I have a great marriage, great career, and it's really time to start taking care of my health. I've just hit middle age. It's just not the right thing for me to be heavy anymore. And so over the past about 4 weeks, I started the ketogenic diet and have had some really good success with it. Seems like I've lost about 16 pounds. I wasn't really sure of my exact starting weight because, like many other things, I just start without thinking about it too much. So today I'm just going to show you some of the things that I've been cooking and eating, and I'm going to be making mini quiches that are for first meal of the day, and many recipes online for these, so it's not anything new. And please forgive my shaky camera. I don't really have a great camera. I really just have my cell phone here. I'm not used to making videos, so I'm going to put the camera down and get started on some of the tasks, and I'll come back with you in just a moment. Okay, I am just heating up some butter here. Butter is really the ideal fat to be cooking with. Well, there's actually several of them on the ketogenic diet. Animal fats are known to be good for you. I have here just some regular butter, the type that you get at, I don't know, Walmart, Winco, any of those places. But ideally, grass-fed butter should be used. Along with tallow, ghee. There's other types of animal fats that can be used. A lot of people use coconut oil. However, my husband is severely allergic and phobic of anything coconut, so I don't use that stuff. It kind of makes me sad. I like coconut. Anyway, just going to be throwing in some of these spinach here. Get that wilted to go into the quiches. Now, spinach cooks way down, so you want to kind of use a lot there. I'm going to be making 10 quiche muffins, and we use these in our first meal of the day. So I do the intermittent fasting. My husband is not on keto. He's doing more of a diabetic style low carb diet, but a lot of the things are interchangeable. For example, he does snacking. I don't. I'm finding that my appetite has really become sensitized to eating 3 meals a day, so I'm trying to just stick with that. And so we just going to cook this down. Gosh, man, I'm telling you guys, this is really shaky. I'm going to have to figure out something else. Really, this is the first time I've ever filmed a video, so it's bound to kind of stink a little bit. But yeah, so it's going to wilt down like this a little bit. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and put it into a muffin pan, a silicone muffin pan, so that's good. I might need a couple more cups, but we'll see. Alright, so I'm going to turn this off and let it cook off on its own. And then, yeah, boy, my first video is just going to be something else, isn't it? Alright, I'm going to grab the muffin pan and be right with you. Alright, so here's my silicone muffin pan, and I just sprayed the wells of the pan down here with some just misto olive oil. This is just a spray bottle that you fill with olive oil or other types of oil to kind of take the place of that cooking spray. So what I'm going to do here is just take this spinach and start putting it in the wells there. And yeah, I can tell that I'm probably going to need quite a bit more. Yeah, I'm probably going to need. So I'm making 10 muffins here. And We're going to take and pour the egg over top. Oh boy, I'm telling you guys. I have to do some tutorials on something on how to shoot videos. This is the first one I've ever made. I don't even know if this is going to see the light of day. So there's 6 of the little wells done. Probably need to get a little bit more spinach going here. All right. Okay, so got all of the items here filled up. So the first 3 are spinach and feta, and then the other in the back there with the yellow cheese, that's just some sharp cheddar cheese. I just wanted to use up the rest of the feta that I had. And then what I'm going to start doing is filling up the wells with the egg mixture. So what you're going to do is you just kind of come over here and start pouring in there, and you don't want to fill it up all the way, just about 3/4 of the way full. Now I like this silicone baking tray a little bit better than my metal ones. I've made these types of muffins in the past before, and no matter how much cooking spray or whatever I tried to put in my even a non-stick muffin pan, I don't think that I've ever been able to get it out without just destroying that little egg muffin, which, you know, it all goes down the chute just fine, but for presentation and for portability, I would just rather have the muffin whole. And I need to mix up just a few more eggs there, and I'll be back with you. Alright, so there you have it. All of the egg muffins filled up with raw egg and spinach and cheese, and I'm just waiting on the oven to preheat. We're going to preheat it to 375 degrees and bake it, I believe it's about 20 minutes or so, and I'll come back with you when the dish is finished. Just want to really quickly show this quick lunch that I made. This is keto friendly, low carb friendly. So it's just some shredded iceberg lettuce, like the kind that you buy for tacos. Some grass-fed ground beef that I seasoned to be a taco type seasoning. I didn't use the packet, I used the actual spices. Cumin, chili powder, chipotle powder, that type of thing. And then I've got some sliced olives, some cheddar cheese, 1/4 of an avocado, and I have this sour cream salsa dressing that my grandma used to make, and a little bit of hot sauce. So yeah, make sure that when you are eating on keto or any type of low carb diet that you are measuring, weighing things to hit your specific macronutrient needs. This hits mine for my second meal of the day. Thanks. Okay, so here we have it, the finished product. These are the egg muffins. So what I'll do is I'll just wait for these to cool down completely, and then I'll put them in a Ziploc bag. That way, when my husband and I are just making our lunches the night before, we can just grab a couple, throw them in a little Ziploc bag or a Tupperware, and then it's easy to just reheat them in the microwave at work the next morning. So usually what I'll have with these is I'll have 2 of them, and then I might have a couple of pieces of turkey bacon just to get the proteins kind of up, and then I will also take with me some heavy whipping cream and have a cup of coffee, and then that will get my fats and my proteins up for the day. I tend to have a little bit harder time with my macronutrient ratios, getting everything in kind of dialed in, like the fats and the proteins. I think I have been a little bit lower on proteins than I should be, but I am working that out, and like I said, I am pretty successful right now. I have come down quite a bit. So alright, so I'm going to be making a few more of these cooking videos. See you in my next one.